figures in the relationship. Pay attention to the feminine figures patterns with sex and money. So I told y'all, one, if money makes her more affectionate or more feminine, meaning her character becomes more of what you want when money or the idea of more money is involved in a situation. Number two, sex makes her want more money from you, meaning the more sex y'all have or the more y'all get acquainted with each other's body and the physical and, you know, all of that shit, she ends up wanting more monetary stuff out of you. I ain't talking about her being motivated to go get more money. I'm talking about what she's wanting from you, monetary wise. The next thing is sex makes her more emotional and less motivated for her money. So you ever been fucking a bitch, bro, and it gets to the point where the more you fucking her, the more she gets in her feelings about you and the less motivated she is about taking her ass to work, going to her shop, hopping out here. This is when you see hoes act like they just so heartbroken, or you doing them so wrong they can't even get up and go to work, or they go to work and now they causing more problems at their job to the point where they about to get fired because the more she fucking you, the more you dropping dick on her, she's getting more emotional, like more in the mental rather than in the actual reality. Better keep up now. I'm giving you niggas game now. This shit is gold. Gotta pay attention to a bitch patterns with sex and money. What'd you say, Willie? One thing about Lil Dorsey, she always keep it real. You already know. Somebody tell me, oh my God, don't talk about me. See, only, and I much respect to you, boo. Only a real bitch will be able to sit on here and say, that's me. Because the average hoe gonna sit on here, nope, I don't fall into number one. I don't fall into number two. I don't fall into number, and half them hoes be damn near all three. The fuck? So y'all got it? The third one. Sex makes her emotional, more emotional and less motivated for money in general. You ever had a bitch, bro, fucked up about you and she don't give a fuck about you getting no money, her getting no money, the bills getting paid, all she, where you at? So you was over there with a bitch? So you fucking your baby mama? So you was liking them people pictures online? So what we is? What we doing? Where we going? What is this? Why you doing this to me? I don't understand. Like, she get crazy for the dick. To where money in real life shit don't even, the lights will be off. That whole be, and you better not be at that bitch house because I'll beat your ass in the dark. The fuck? Somebody told me I used to be her. Thank the Lord for growth. Bitch, I know that's right. Somebody said I once was that female dickmatized, stuck in the yes, like you get in your feeling, bitch, life be black until the nigga walk in, then it lights up. The fuck? Like, this is what's really going on out here. Like, for real. A lot of people, there are certain women that their emotions are attached to sex, and then it will directly correlate into real life shit that have to do with money. So these are the females, bro, when you paying attention to her patterns, the more you dicking her down, the less real life stuff matters. Y'all can be homeless as long as you ain't fucking another bitch. These are the ones you will see. They will stay with you at your mama house on the couch. She don't got nothing. You don't got nothing. But as long as you go out in the world and you come back, you ain't got to bring nothing back. As long as you come back with a clean dick, she will stay there at your mama house with you. Have your baby and all and be all right. These are the ones that will hold you down. Meaning they will stick with you while you're down and keep you down. Y'all keeping up? Somebody type that. Bitch don't give a fuck about being homeless. Don't give my dick away. I'm saying we ain't got no money. You better not give my dick away. Man, I gotta go to light bill due. Go ahead. But if you give my dick away, there will be problems. We already got problems. We can't pay the rent. Just don't give my dick away. The more sex, the more emotional she gets, and the less like connected to reality she is. Somebody told me I was crazy. Bitch, I know you was. Anybody in this category, they good and crazy, bitch. These is the ones will beat your ass, and you better not hit them back, because you will go to jail, and then they will hold you down through the jail bid. You broke, she broke, you better not call nobody else on the jail calls. Let her find out you called another bitch while you was up the road doing the bid behind hitting her. She gonna beat your ass when you get out, and she gonna beat the girl ass, and she not gonna give a fuck. And when you come out, she's still gonna be broke. It don't matter. You better not give the dick away, and this is on God. Y'all can say what y'all want, but it's some women, they don't give no fucks about that money shit. Bitch, you got me in my feelings, I will kill everybody. Simple. And we can be poor, rich, whatever. The money don't even matter at this point. Exactly. Pay for your, listen, all right. Somebody to my OMG, thank God for growth. Somebody said, damn, I was emotional, but I ain't been to this extent. But this is real. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Sometimes you don't realize it. Like, it might not have been as dramatic as what I was explaining, but a lot of y'all have found yourself in a space where this nigga fucking me, the more we fucking, the more I like him, the more like I will go places. And if I'm upset at him, reality won't matter. And like, you bitches can play tough all you want, but be real. A lot of y'all have called out a day or two from work. And if you watch her patterns, bro, you will see what I'm saying. Don't expect her to tell you this. It is true if you just look at what's going on. Y'all done went to work and left early. Been at work and had something said to you either by a co-worker or a supervisor because your energy or your vibes is off towards the money based on what you're emotionally going through with a nigga based on the fact that you and him fucking. It ain't because you and him married. It ain't because y'all buying a house together. It ain't because there's no real life shit at stake. It's that dick, ho. It's that dick. Sex. Just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me. I'm just the realest bitch on here willing to say it. Next. Money makes her less affectionate and more controlling. When you talking to a female, bro, some of these women, they don't too much give a fuck about that feminine shit and being all affectionate and you controlling them. They done had enough dick in their lifetime, or maybe the right dicks, to where that sex ain't finna do shit. She wanna know about the bag. She in her bag, she gonna be in your bag, and she gonna let you know she in both, and she gonna control what the fuck's going on. And you ain't gonna get no sex unless the bag is right. These type of women will usually be all right with admitting this is them. I don't give no fucks about no dick, no sex. We cannot. These are the ones that y'all be with. And bro, you know I'm telling the truth because y'all be on one-on-ones with me talking about the girl ain't gave you no pussy in 3 weeks. And she don't care nothing. She don't even seem horny. She want to know how much money did you make on the block. Nigga, how many nickel sacks of weed did you sell this week? Because I wouldn't give a fuck. You better sell some more next week. Like, do you got a check? Is there a check? How much is a check? Is you giving me some of the check? I got my own check, but you're still going to bring in a check. I ain't taking care of you, nigga. Nigga, I'm not your mama. Nigga, when it comes to money, I don't give a fuck about no dick. Do you got some? Patterns, bro. Pay attention to her patterns. With sex and with money. These are the type of women, your value lies in your pockets. Or she may know that you're a good man, but she also knows in life we need money. Like, money is going to affect our happiness. Like, nigga, if you don't got no money, I don't give a fuck how good your dick is. You won't even see what this pussy look. These is the women that will let all the hair grow in on their pussy just to try to keep you away from. These is the ones that act like they on their period 31 days in a 28-day month. Because you're not going to get any if you don't have any money. The sex is directly related to the money. Come home and say you made a play and lost some money in the streets. You're not going to get any pussy. She might rub your back. She might talk to you. She may even loan you some money to get back on your feet. But you ain't fucking until you go make that shit back. I'm telling y'all some real shit, bro. 100%. Somebody said, I am guilty. Sheesh. I done left work late because honestly, I already know it. I already know it. Be pissed the fuck off about the money. And they'll say, listen, I'm going to be real. These type of females, the same way they'll tell you this how they is, they'll lie to and try to make you think it's not about the money. This is why you have to understand what I'm saying and watch the patterns. Because you got some women, they're just like what I'm saying, and they won't say this. They're not real enough to tell you this. They will act like, no, it ain't about the money. But bro, you ain't got no pussy since you told her you was fucked up. She ain't hit the head. You can't even give her no head. Ain't nobody putting on no lingerie. Bitch, it's a pillow in between y'all in the bed. She got a pad on and ain't bleeding. All kind of shit is going to fuck on ever since a bitch realized you don't got no money. But she gonna tell you she for you. She in your corner. She your bottom bitch. She don't want you to leave because it's about control. Gotta watch the patterns, bro. The patterns. Patterns. Money and sex. And with these type of women, you're not going to get any sex, nigga, if you don't got... I suggest you go on the block. You better go in the unemployment line and see how much you can get. You might want to get a bitch on the side that's doing PPP so you can bring some money back home because she's not going to give you none if you don't show up with no cheese. And I'm going to tell you something. These type of women, it's hard to change this because their great-grandmas was like this. Their grandmas was like this. Their mamas was like this to where they tell you a man ain't shit if he don't got no fucking money. And then, you know, they try to conform because, you know, nowadays niggas is standing on their own too and listening to Love Dorsey videos and trying to put more value on themselves outside of their pockets. But, you know, if you watch her patterns, it's always going to show how she really is. Bitch got cramps and shit now when you want to fuck, but it's conveniently after you lost your job. These type of women run into a bag. A lot of times, as long as she got to say so and what's finna happen with the bag, you can fuck 10 ways to Sunday. From the back, from the front, from the side, all kind of... She might even let you put it in her ass if you bring home enough and she has control over the bag. Other than that, you're not really gonna get nowhere. Any questions? No, these ain't the type, like, don't get it twisted now. Y'all niggas got to keep up. Now, remember I said there are the ones where the more sex you have with her, the more money she wants from you. That's closer to like the tricking. These, what I'm talking about, they not going to trick out. They got their own money. So I'm telling you, it's not about the sex. This is about them having control over what the fuck going on with the money. Y'all got to keep up. Y'all niggas be slow. So Devion said she ain't get no control of my bag. So listen, we on Facebook and Instagram, right? It be sounding tough and cool when, you know, niggas be typing stuff like that. But I'm going to be real. And I ain't speaking on you because I don't know you. But just to be all the way 1K with y'all and any real nigga on here, until you realize this about life or until you actually understand the patterns of fucking with, you know, a woman in this particular category, you will get your bag controlled. You won't even realize she controlling your bag. You won't see it. Because a lot of times, niggas, and this is another video that I'm going to do, niggas be chasing money and pussy with no real purpose. So a lot of times, especially young niggas, you don't even realize she got control of the bag because the power of the pussy go well beyond the way you niggas think. Let that settle in. Like, it sound all macho and tough. But this is when you see y'all daddies, y'all granddaddies, they used to bring their check home to their wife. She take it and pay the bills and give him, you know, whatever little allowance out of that. And this is what like I told y'all earlier in the video. I'm not saying it because any one of these is a terrible thing. Different strokes work for different folks. So, for example, when I speak on like some of our grandparents and stuff, it's what worked for them. They had this type of woman. They knew they had this type of woman. And this is when you hear the saying, happy wife, happy life. I bring the bread home to my wife. It worked for their relationship. All I'm telling you niggas on this video is to understand yourself and teach your sons that you have to pay attention to the patterns in women with getting pussy, sex, and money. This will tell you what type of woman you are about to commit to or take serious. I'm just asking y'all to understand that. So Somebody say, that's my mama. That's a lot of our mamas. Grandmas, grandpas, bitch. And grandma gonna tell you fucking right. He gonna bring that check right on in here. And the difference is where you niggas think it like means something to get on my live and say, I'll never let a female do that. He knew I can get all the pussy I want. I can maneuver with the little necessities I want, because a lot of times men aren't complicated. It be women that be complicated. We be having the biggest, wants materialistic wise in the world and shit like that. A lot of, especially when you get into the older generation, they was simple. Granddaddy wanted some pussy, some head, dinner cooked on the table. When he got home, he wanted certain shit. And if it required him to bring the check home, give it to grandma in order to for her to hit that head and to, ride that dick and all that shit there, and keep his clothes washed and his slippers by the bed in order, he was willing to do that. That was a nigga that I knew what type of woman I'm with, because I paid attention to the patterns with sex and money. And when I decided to commit to her, I committed based on knowing what it was gonna be for me able to get what I needed out of y'all niggas. Problem is, you wifing these hoes, you committing to bitches, you agreeing to monogamy with a bitch, and you ain't watched her enough, bro. You won't know her with her patterns with sex and money. You can call it what you want. Somebody say it sounds like a house in prostitution. No money, no honey. Listen, you know how they say, because you can say it how you want. You can call it prostitution, or you can say like how the people who's trying to be reserved say it, happy wife, happy life. That means, nigga, regardless of any type of woman you with, if you ain't bringing home or providing what she requires, it ain't gonna be no happy life. Period, point blank. You call it tricking, prostitution, whatever. Because in this video, I'm not just speaking on the money side. There is the emotional attachment with sex. Y'all, you got to be grown to understand what I'm explaining at this point. Because I'm convinced right now, some of y'all just comment. You don't know shit. You just dropping comments. Just random shit. It don't matter what type of female the female you dealing with is, bro. It's important for you to know. That's the point of this video. It's for you to know. It ain't for you to let nobody on here judge you for whichever type of these chicks you dealing with. Even if you got a balanced one that she's not way far left in the money or the sex category, she understands her and she knows what type of woman she want to be, regardless of what kind of woman, as long as you know what you're committing to, then of course you'll go into it knowing this is a choice. I'm not a victim. I'm not gonna get done up to where it hurt my ego as a man. I understand what I'm walking into. It really be Facebook that be slow as fuck. They'll type anything, bitch. Literally anything. Tag that grandma, she come on here. Who made the pies? Like, bitch, what? That's how far off the comments be sometimes on Facebook. Bitch, tag their daddy, you got my truck. What? Like, we on here talking about. That's why I said they slow. Somebody said, what about women that got her own bag, just need a loyal motherfucker? I'm glad you said that, Cassandra. That is the cap that females say to make it seem like they are neither in any of these categories. Because here's what always happens. You get in a relationship, and these niggas gonna agree. You get in a relationship, I'm just real enough to say this. You get in a relationship with a female, she acts like all she wants is a guy that's not gonna cheat. And then all this other stuff ends up coming up. Because y'all won't be real about who and what you really are. Oh, y'all don't agree? Let me break it down. It's some of y'all say the same thing Cassandra said. Lord, just send me a man that ain't on that whole shit. You get a man, he ain't on the whole shit. You will create some whole shit based on your past traumas. Because a lot of times, women are these type of ways because of whatever they've been through. So you be in a relationship with them, and I'm not cheating, I'm not lying, but because of the lying and cheating niggas you was with, if I do anything that you feel like is outside of the normal operating basis, you're going to say, I'm lying and cheating even when I ain't. Now, in every nigga on here, I don't think you could pay a nigga on here to say, I'm lying with what I just said. That is the, you know how I say, when y'all did the Zoom with me on like the different stages of relationships, and I told y'all stage 1 was the merge stage. This when you trying to get a bitch to like you and you trying to merge y'all lives together. So you say things and little quotes and stuff to make a bitch think you're a stand-up, you're on the up and up. Ain't nothing wrong with me. But then we know everybody got their own issues and shit, right? So, you know, you get with them and they say stuff like, well, all I want is a man that, you know, ain't finna be out here like these niggas lying and cheating. And later on, they find something wrong in the sex department or the money department in some kind of way, or it turns into them trying to control you go. Because I do a lot of one-on-ones with you females, and y'all will tell me, well, I just want to say, love, he is a good man, and then here come the but. But all you said you wanted was a good man. So why is we on this phone call? Because it's not just about being with a nigga that's a good man. You need someone that can understand you. You got some stuff wrong with you, bitch, that you don't want to admit. You just want to make it seem like to the niggas, all you want is this, to get them locked in. Then when they locked in, you on a consult call with all these reservations about what the nigga don't do right. But you will end it with, but he is a good man, though. But you told me and you told God you just want a good man. Ho, you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar, and I don't like it one bit. You're a liar. This is why some niggas can get with y'all and treat y'all like a queen, and stuff will still come up. Because some of y'all still got issues within self. You get in your own head. You get in your feelings. You start creating hypotheticals in your mind. Now he's a cheating ass nigga like the nigga in the past because his phone rung one day and he didn't answer it. And it gave you a flashback from the time you was with Tyrone, and his phone used to do that all the time, and you found out he was still fucking his baby mama. I don't think I'm going to keep this live up. I don't think I'm up for the dumb hoe comments today. It's a nice Sunday where I'm at. The sun is out. The birds is flying around. And I don't got time for them dumb hoe comments on my page. It always goes left when I start talking this real shit like this. Especially when I be speaking on females. And the shit be real shit. But as soon as I post this, it's always somebody ugly ass auntie or somebody old ass mama get on here and she don't know what she talking about. And look at the tattoo on her neck. And y'all gonna take advice off of Facebook. I be wanting to say, ho, lick my ass from the back and get off my page. I'm not up for it. No, it ain't about acknowledging the haters. Y'all don't understand. My phones do numbers all day and night. They don't turn off. Y'all gotta understand, if I said type where you from on here, it's people on this bitch in Japan. It's people on here in California, New York, Illinois, motherfucking Pennsylvania, Texas, everywhere. So regardless, for some people just waking up, some people just, this goes on my phone, and them fucking notifications come up with them long ass paragraphs. You sick bitches be typing. You be silly, sick, and retarded. And you want to get on here, and all you want is for me to say you right. And I'm never going to say that. Never. So you will type for days. And then because it's some of y'all that's been following me forever, y'all will go on there and try to explain to their slow asses what I'm saying. And it will just go on forever. Some of y'all be 3 days straight, nonstop. I watch it. Same name pop up in the notifications. 3 days straight trying to make a point that nobody on my page is ever going to agree with. Somebody said, leave it the fuck up. These definitely OG gyms, but they can't. That's why I started doing Zooms. Because at least in the Zooms, y'all will shut the fuck up and listen. Everybody there is there to learn something. They ain't there to make a point. Because see, I know that you bitches get on this app, and because other people can see y'all comments, y'all will say stuff that just be stupid. Just dumb. Just retarded. Somebody said, forget them. Please keep it up. Somebody told me, I'm here because you my future boo. But where you at? Tell me to my don't get. I don't be upset. Listen, when I be on here, I be entertaining y'all. Like this, y'all understand the internet nowadays is like TV. Facebook lives, Instagram lives, you know, YouTube. That shit is replacing, you know, regular television. On Lane, what up? They be on there for 3. I remember I let this boy on. Y'all probably remember. I added this boy. This why y'all notice I don't add people no more. I added this boy on Instagram, on my Instagram, so live, for him to just, you know, ask me what he was DMing me for days. So he got on there, made his little point, you know, about women or whatever. And then apparently, like, he didn't like that so many people in the comments, you know, got the wrong perception of him or what he thought was the wrong. That man was on there for like a week straight. Like, and I could tell he was running himself crazy trying to prove a point. And it's like, y'all don't understand. My page is like, you can find people on Instagram that got a bunch of followers, but they're not active followers. So like, they not on there. Like, you know, when you get into people like how Beyonce got active followers, they call them the Beehive. Nicki Minaj got active followers, you know, they call them the Barbs. Cardi B got active followers, to where these people will swarm your ass if you get on here and be saying the wrong shit. People come to my page and they don't realize, like, that is how my following is. They just get their ass ragged and tagged for like 48, 72 hours straight. Somebody told me he got on my damn nerves, so you know who I'm talking about. The Pope guy, he really was a nice guy, but y'all ate that man up. And then you could tell he ain't used to, like, he wasn't used to, like, speaking, you know, like how I am in front of y'all. Everything he said, like, it was getting took differently than what he meant. I felt bad. Y'all ragged and tagged that man ass on IG for about a good week straight. It got to the point even Apostle was like, he was going to say something to help the man out. And then after a while, Apostle was like, he need to just shut the fuck up. Because, like, he done took it too far. It just went on too long. It went on too long. Somebody told me, yes, I have 2 pages. I will rank and tag you on both. I can't with y'all. I cannot. I can't. Steve's my, we about that life. I already know. I can't with y'all. I tell y'all what, I'm gonna leave this live up. I'm gonna genuinely leave it up to tonight. After that, I'm deleting it. I might delete it before then if the comments get too retarded. Somebody's like, yeah, he dated 100 women. He did say that. Somebody's like, he need therapy. I'm not finna let y'all rag and tag this man all over again. Bye, y'all.